Alright, so here we are working some examples from 3.2 and 3.3. The x and y intercept are section 3.2, the slope is section 3.3. No, excuse me, I'm sorry. The x and y intercepts are section 3.1, the slope is section 3.2. Okay? So I apologize for that. So how do you find the x-intercept? To find the x-intercept, you got to plug in y is 0. So 4x equals 24. Divide by 4, and x is equal to 6. So for the x-intercept, you'd say it's 6, 0, or you could just say it's 6, bless you. Now, for the y-intercept, to find the y-intercept, you're going to plug in x is 0 and solve for y. So 4 times 0 minus 3y equals 24. Divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, and you get y is equal to negative 8. So the y-intercept is negative 8 or 0, negative 8. Now, based on that information alone, you ought to be able to graph if you need to. There's negative 8, there's 6, and you can draw a line between them. Does everybody see that? Now, if you have to find the slope, how do you find the slope? You have to solve for y. Now, notice when I say solve for y, I don't mean like we did over here. That's solving for y too, but that's not what we're talking about. When I say solve for y, I mean literally solve this equation for y. So 4x minus 3y equals 24. Subtract 4x, subtract 4x. Negative 3y equals negative 4x plus 24. Divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. Y is equal to 4/3 x minus 8. Now from here, what do? The slope is 4/3. Okay. The y-intercept is negative 8.
Negative 4/3 or?
Positive 4/3. Negative divided by negative is positive 4/3. Okay. Now, if you're going to graph using the slope, you'd plot negative 8 as your starting point, and then you'd go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'd go over 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that would give you your second point. Notice if you did it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, you'd land right there on that point that we already found anyway. So it doesn't matter how you go about graphing the line, whether you do the x and y intercepts, or whether you find the slope and the y-intercepts. Either way, you're going to get the same line. Ultimately, draw a line that goes through these 2 points, and you will have graphed it. Any questions on that? Okay. All right. Here, this is section 3.3. All of these problems are section 3.3. So, how do you do these problems? Well, the first thing you're going to have to do is use the equation y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. You got to use that equation. So here you're going to say it's y minus 2 equals mx minus x1. Okay. Now, maybe one of the easy things to do is to multiply through by 7, and you'll clear the fraction. So you're going to get 7y minus 14 equals 4x minus 4. And then you'll get 7y minus 14 equals 4x minus 16. We're running out of space here. I don't know what we're going to do. Add 14 to both sides, add 14 to both sides. You'll get 7y equals 4x minus 2. Dividing by 7, dividing by 7, dividing by 7 gives you y equals 4/7 x minus 2/7. That is the answer for the first one.
I did it the other way.
You did what way?
Okay, I had it, instead of multiplying it by 7,
Mm-hmm.
I did 4, y minus 2 equals 4/7x minus 2. I multiplied 4/7 times x.
And then you get multiply 4/7 times negative 4, right?
Yeah.
That would have given you 16/7.
It gave me 4/7
minus 16 over 7. If you do 4 over 7 times negative 4, you'd get negative 16 over 7. Oh, you're saying you're getting negative 2 and 1/7 or 2 and 2/7? All right, so we're going to go on to the second one now. The second one, you got to write the equation. We're doing this one now. You got to write the equation through those 2 points. So you're going to have to do the slope, 7 minus 3 over negative 3 minus 2, which is 4 over negative 5, it looks like, yes? So negative 4/5. Same thing. So y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. And I'm just using this point as x1, y1. You could use this point if you want to. It's not going to make any difference. You ultimately get to the same answer. Again, I'm going to multiply through by 5. You may or may not choose to do so. I'm not saying you have to. So you'll get 5y minus 15 equals negative 4x minus 2. 5y minus 15 equals negative 4x plus 8. Add 15, add 15. 5y equals negative 4x plus 23. Divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5, and you'll get y equals negative 4/5 x plus 23/5. Okay. Is that okay? My friend here in a gray shirt. That guy can never win the bonus question. We can never let him choose the theme song. All right, write the equation. The x-intercept is 8, slope is 2. Now, x-intercept of 8, just so everybody knows, that ordered pair is 8, 0. A lot of people will forget that, okay, because they don't really think of the x-intercept as being an ordered pair. That's an ordered pair. It's 8, 0. So y minus 0 equals m x minus 8. I apologize. Now, the 2 will distribute, and you'll get y equals 2x minus 16. That's actually pretty straightforward. Okay. So much so that I can just do the next one right underneath it. So now, parallel. Parallel means same slope, different y-intercept. So if I have to write a line parallel to this, then the slope has got to be the same as this one. What's the slope of this one? The slope of this line, that's an arrow, by the way. That's an arrow. Clearly. You know what? Don't need any commentary out of you. Y equals... m is 4. So write the equation that has slope 4 passing through this point. Y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. In case you're wondering, I may be the worst Pictionary player in the history of Pictionary. Y minus 4 equals 4x plus 1. Negative and negative becomes positive. Y minus 4 equals 4x plus 4. Add 4, y equals 4x plus 8.
Why are we doing it different than the problem that showed?
Why are we doing it differently than the problem we did yesterday? No. It's not a bad question at all, actually. Because one we did the other day was perpendicular. So now you'll have seen both. Okay. One last time was perpendicular. This one's parallel. Make sure you can work both.